Prince Charles has been preparing to be king his whole life, but a royal biographer reveals the Prince of Wales is dreading the top job and the death of the Queen will be a very vicious week. Prince Charles is believed to be dreading the prospect of taking over from the Queen, a royal biographer has claimed. The Prince of Wales has been waiting to be head of the monarchy his whole life and has undertaken decades of training to prepare himself. However, royal biographer Penny Junor believes Charles is not looking forward to the moment he becomes king and will find the events around the Queen's death to be a very vicious week. Speaking about Charles on the podcast Royal, Penny said, "This is a moment that he has been dreading all his life really because he's achieving the top job. The job he's been training for and preparing for all these years does inevitably mean the death of his mother and he loves his mother very dearly. So it's going to be a very vicious moment and I think that I am sure that he is pretty terrified of the whole prospect. He is a very emotional man and a sensitive man. He did take the death of his father very badly. He takes the death of any loved one to heart and I think it's devastating for him as it is for anyone who loses a much-loved mother." Charles, 73, was born just a few years before his mother's reign as Queen began, with Her Majesty celebrating 70 years on the throne this year. On February 6 this year, the Queen will become the first British monarch to mark a Platinum Jubilee. To celebrate the anniversary, Buckingham Palace has announced that events and initiatives will take place throughout the year with a 4-day UK bank holiday weekend from June 2 to June 5. Prince Charles and the rest of the royal family are hoping the festivities will see Prince Harry and Meghan Markle return with their children, Archie and Lilibet. The arrival of Lilibet in the UK would mark the first time Charles and the Queen meeting Harry's daughter face to face. However, the family get-together is currently in doubt after Harry expressed his concerns for safety after his legal representative submitted a judicial review against the Home Office over police protection. A senior courtier says that while the decision to relieve Andrew of his HRH, His Royal Highness, status was announced in the Queen's name, it was Charles who has been responsible for the royal family's prompt and agile response. It came after the latest blow for Andrew, when a New York judge ruled this week that there should be a public trial to determine Virginia Giuffre's claims she was assaulted by the prince. It is Prince Charles who has led what is effectively a royal crisis management team formed to limit the reputational damage caused by Andrew's disastrous association with Jeffrey Epstein, says the courtier. While the Queen has given her views on the matter, she is naturally protective and sensitive to Andrew, who is acknowledged to be her favorite son. Whereas Charles has taken a consistently harder line with Andrew and is not exactly sympathetic to the position of his brother, who he considers to be up to his neck in a dreadful mess of his own making. Prince Andrew has consistently denied the allegations made against him. It has long been acknowledged in royal circles that Charles, who has championed a slimmed-down monarchy when he inherits the throne, has little time for Andrew. He did not support the approach the Duke made to the Queen several years ago to approve financial support for his daughters, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, as full-time, and police-protected, royals. The insider adds, when it came clear this week that Andrew's legal position was going from bad to worse, and future developments and coverage of the saga would be in danger of eclipsing the big event of the year, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, Charles moved decisively.